Hey everybody, this is Modern Refugee. I've always been attracted to the medical side of preparedness, and a lot of this has to do with my upbringing. When I was a kid, by the time I was 10 years old, I was already learning home remedies and how to administer first aid to people and animals. And when I was a kid, there was no 911, and the old timers sort of always took care of themselves. Every town had a doctor and a stock doctor, but a lot of things were treated, basically on the farm to a certain extent, and just a very self-sufficient way of doing it. And fast forward, several decades to where I am now, I'm still interested in those aspects of preparedness that deal with medicine. And when it comes to preparedness medical books, at least the ones I've looked at, most of them had a lot of redundant information and stuff I already knew. Never really fell in love with any of the medical reference books that I seen on online, and the ones I looked at in person until recently. In the last few weeks here, a few weeks back actually, I stumbled across a book online, and I half-heartedly ordered myself a copy to see if I would like it. And I sort of fell in love with this book. This book has got a lot of good information in it. Now, it covers things that aren't really pertinent to my area of the world, but it has a lot of stuff that does pertain to where I live here and different ailments and stuff. And this is the book right here. It's a Field Guide to Wilderness Medicine by Paul Arbuck. And like I said, when I ordered this, I didn't have very high expectations with this book. It was like $11.50 for this used copy right here. And as soon as I picked it up and looked at the table of contents, I was kind of struck by the thoroughness of this book. There's just a lot of good information in this book. And I'm going to read some of the things here out of the table of contents. Hypothermia, frostbite, heat illness, burns and smoke inhalation, emergency airway management, emergency oxygen administration, shock, head injury, chest trauma, interabdominal injury, maxillofacial trauma, probably said that wrong, orthopedic injuries, splints, sprains, and strains, firearm and arrow injuries, wounds, lacerations, and abrasions, um, blisters, hot spots, pain management, life-threatening emergencies, rescue breathing, CPR, choking, allergic reaction, cardiopulmonary emergencies, neurologic emergencies, diabetic emergencies, genital and urinary tract disorders, gynecological and obstetric emergencies, eyes, ears, nose, throat emergencies, dental emergencies, toxic plant ingestions, mushroom toxicity, animal attacks. Uh, what else we got here? A lot of stuff dealing with the tropics. And then it's got stuff like improvised litters and how to evacuate a patient from a sort of a backcountry area. It's got a lot on wilderness medical kits, what to put in a medical kit, and not just your basic bleed stop stuff. They also get into what medications to carry, what they're for, and dosing of medications. That's all some of the stuff that's in this book. And I've been basically picking a section of this book every day and reading through that section, and then the stuff that I think is really pertinent or things that I have seen happen before, I've been rereading those sections to kind of build my knowledge in this stuff. But I find this to be a very good reference book from the stuff that I have seen. If there's one gripe I have about this book, pretty much everything in this book is when it's talking about diagnosing certain ailments and injuries and stuff, it uses all the medical terms of what to look for. And if you don't know what those medical terms are, you're going to have problems. So you're either going to have to look up those medical terms like online, which is good, if you got internet service and everything. But if you don't have internet, I could see where that would be a problem. If you don't know, if somebody has an abdominal injury and it says in the book the patient should be NPO, and you don't know what NPO means, that's not going to help you out. And NPO is basically the abbreviation for nothing by mouth. If somebody has an abdominal injury, you're not supposed to give them any food and water. That's basically what NPO means. So as I was going through this, I'm like, you know what? There's a lot of medical terms in here that I don't know what they mean, or that I don't know right off the top of my head. I have to look up. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go order myself a medical dictionary. And this right here is the medical dictionary that I ordered after I ordered the other book. This cost me $6. So I got $11.50 in the other book, and I got $6 into this book here. And there's a lot of good information just in this book as far as definitions of different medical terms. And for the life of me, I don't understand why I didn't have one of these in the first place. But the two of these together, I think, are sort of a powerful combination of information that will benefit your first aid kit and your first aid that you have at home. So I wanted to throw this out there. Like I said, I haven't seen a lot about this book online, and I haven't really seen any preppers talk about having a medical dictionary. So these are the two books right here. You guys can take a good look at them, and you can decide whether or not something like this will help you guys out. But I think, for what I know, these books actually added to my knowledge base. So I want to get the information out there and let you guys know about it, so you guys can possibly add something like this to your medical kits and stuff. But anyway, in your home reference, at least. But anyway, this is Modern Refugee. Appreciate all my subscribers out there. Hope you guys got a little information and a little entertainment out of this video here. I'm just talking about some medical reference guides. You guys have a good one.